This is Sonic, and you're watching JD Frank 20.
What is up, everybody? And I have big news! Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles news. Spoiler, 3 storyboards for scenes in the Knuckles series and Sonic 3 movie have been seemingly leaked. But before we get to that, I want to share this tweet right here sent by Sonic Movie Updates. A little update on the Sonic 3 and Knuckles storyboards that were recently shared. The storyboards that were shared by the Cartoon Updates guys were taken down, so it's legit. Yeah, so if the storyboards were and shared by Cartoon Updates guy are already taken down, it's most likely that it's legit. And not only that, but he or she leaked out storyboards illegally, and if they find out who or she is, there will be serious consequences for violating NDAs. It could possibly include lawsuits and legal actions for something serious like this, getting this kind of information out there to the public. That includes being blacklisted not only from the entire movie industry, but also from SEGA. Now, there is Sonic 3 movie spoilers below, so you've been warned. The first scene for Sonic the Hedgehog 3 shows 443 panels from Sonic 3. Dr. Robotnik and Shadow are aboard the Space Colony Ark. The scene titled SA-3 Space Station Time Travel V1 shows Shadow, who appears to be in his super form, pushing for the movie's version of the Ark in a manner that warps time. Given the context of what's happening, there's a good chance it's a scene near the end of the movie, or the climatic part. And for Knuckles, it's basically Knuckles and Wade fighting a robot mech piloted by a guy in Reno, which he has casinos and a bowling alley. So basically, Carrie Eels is playing a championship bowler, so they might go on a road trip. So I think it's safe to assume that, you know, they both have different sagas and their own stories. Now, for the Knuckles side, you know, it's interesting here and there saying, okay, they're going on a road trip, they're going to Reno, Nevada, they're participating in a bowling tournament, and then obviously you have this businessman here causing trouble here, and he spots Knuckles as a threat here and there. Now, the whole Black Arms, you know, the Flames of Disaster, you know, you're bringing up 2 references from 2 terrible games, by the way. So, again, you know, take it with a grain of salt what that means, but the Flames of Disaster does sound like a cool move for Knuckles' punches. It sounds badass, especially when he delivers them in super rapid succession. That part is cool, but the Black Arms, obviously, they could be just a part of the military along with Gun, or they could be a reference towards the true creators of Shadow the Hedgehog. Again, he's been in cryostasis for a long time, aka Project Shadow, and they want to use the name Black Arms as a reference to Shadow the Hedgehog, which Jeff Fowler also wrote, by the way. Now, for the Sonic 3 part, it is believable. I'm not going to lie about that. If you're going to have Super Sonic versus Super Shadow, basically, I'm assuming this is toward the climatic part. Now, we don't know if this is before the Bio-Lizard fight, if that's going to be the true final fight again, but it seems like it. And for Knuckles, it's basically Knuckles and Wade fighting a robot mech piloted by a guy in Reno, which he has casinos and a bowling alley. So basically, Carrie Eels is playing a championship bowler, so they might go on a road trip. So I think it's safe to assume that, you know, they both have different sagas and their own stories. Let me know what y'all think about this, and I gotta go. Peace out.